Good morning. So this reading is for Monday, March 10th. And I'm just going to pull a little bit about our past. Our present. And future. Not surprised to see this at the bottom of the deck. It's the Judgment card. The Judgment's about making some sort of final decision, and it feels like any kind of romancing the past or looking upon the past as though this is something that you want to revive, it feels like that's done. You're not looking to the past for your happiness anymore. You're really looking forward, and it's showing up here pretty loud and clear. And so whatever cycle is coming to a close, there's some major closures happening this week with the eclipse at the end of the week. And so when I look at the past and I get the Magician, the Tower, and the Five of Pentacles, this was a sudden release. There was some sort of sudden shake-up here in the past. And what I'm getting the sense of here with the Magician and the Five of Pentacles, in order to really go after what you wanted, you have to let something go. And it feels like this is where the decision's coming into play. Whatever it is that you need to leave behind from the past, that is what you're leaving behind. It's not about trying to hold on to something and trying to make it fit into that future energy. It was about, okay, well, if I really want to move forward and achieve my own dreams, my own goals, then I do have to let this go. I can't live in that energy anymore. It's just not serving me any good. Current energy, I have the Seven of Wands, I have the Lovers, and I have the Hermit showing up. So the Seven of Wands is about fighting for what you want, and it looks like it's the choice that you've made. It's this Judgment card that's showing up here. And so part of this is connected to your healing journey. This was, because I'm getting a lot. So at the time that you made this decision, I'm moving forward. I'm not going to look at the past anymore. I'm not going to try to revive something here that just really isn't working for me anyway. You needed to come to that decision. You needed to make that conclusion on your own. If the universe had just shifted your path completely and put you on this path and you just accepted it without really thinking about it, analyzing the situation and getting what you needed out of it and really learning the lesson connected to it, you wouldn't be as prosperous as you will be because you have done this work. The work was necessary. The healing piece of it is necessary. It's the only way to really disconnect from the past. You have to heal it. You have to accept it and move on. When I look at the future energy here, I'm getting the Six of Swords, the King of Wands, and the World. So this is the closure. This is leaving something behind. You are very clearly taking the steps necessary to move forward, not look back. That King of Wands card, so male or female, is just the energy of the card. But this is really about, I've got a very clear mind. I know what I'm doing. I know the path that I want to go down. I'm going to take all of the steps necessary to make that a reality, and I'm not going to hold myself back. So let's get some additional detail here. Tell me about the Magician. Yeah. So when I look at the Magician here, I'm getting the Ten of Wands. So it was a lot of work. Whatever was happening in the past, you were putting in a lot of effort and energy into a situation and you just weren't getting what you wanted out of return. And so this here indicates that you kind of hit this almost breaking point where you said, I'm pouring all this energy and effort into a situation and I'm not getting anything out of it. Is this really worth my time? Is this really what I want to be doing right now? And the answer is no. It's coming up as a no. And that's where the Tower really comes into play. And the Tower said, yeah, hear ya. Let's remove that from your path. Let's get you on to a better path. Let's open up your choices. Let's allow you to make the decisions that are right for you by showing you what you possibly can have here. The Lovers was showing up as a choice here in the past. So whatever's showing up in the present already started showing up here in the past, but in a way to say, if you break free from whatever is happening now, look at what you could have. That's how it's showing up here. And it made the choice really easy for you to do. I say that, but maybe not as easy for you to do, because this still was closing out a chapter, leaving something behind. It's not as simple as I'm saying it, but definitely the energy was there. So with that Five of Pentacles, I'm getting the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is about you going after exactly what you want, that fresh start, new beginning, leaving something behind here, looking at the future with a lot of possibility and a lot of hope, but really going after what is emotionally fulfilling for you. So let's get the Seven of Wands. Yeah. So looking here, Seven of Wands being clarified by the star. So you're fighting for what you want, but there's a healing element connected to it. The star is both a healing and a wishes being fulfilled energy. And so you making a decision to go after exactly what you wanted here in the past opens up new opportunities. It does open up a pathway for you to heal from whatever took place. I'm also getting the word grieve. And so there is a mourning process that's connected to some of these chapters closing. If this was a really big impact on your life and you're really making a very hard pivot in a different direction, there is going to be a grieving process connected to it. That is a healing process. That's what's taking place here. With the Lovers, I'm getting the Six of Swords. So we've got the Lovers showing up in the past and present. We've got the Six of Swords showing up in the present and the future energy. Definitely overlapping cards. And so when it comes to going after exactly what you want, this is the direction that you're moving. You're moving and aligning with the choices that make the most sense for you, the ones that really align with your best interests. And with the Hermit, I am getting the Justice card. And so again, Hermit, a lot of reflection, a lot of thinking about things, but there's a healing element to that Virgo energy. And right there with the Justice card, this is a lot of healing so that balance can be restored in your life and so that you can go after exactly what you want and achieve the results and the goals that you've set for yourself. The overlapping cards here, that so much of the same energy is showing up in repetition. So we're definitely on the right path. This is all aligning. When I look at the future energy here, and I'm getting the Six of Swords with the Wheel of Fortune, the Wheel of Fortune is good luck, growth, prosperity, expansion, all of the really positive things. And so this is what you're moving towards. It's a new day, a new beginning, just this positive turn of events. But this is also the eclipse. This is divine timing, and we are sitting here in a very fated, destined week. With that eclipse happening, these are lessons we're supposed to learn. These are things that we're supposed to go after. And so that's showing up here pretty loud and clear. Whatever is taking place this week for you as it pertains to the eclipse and the chapter that's closing out, the direction that you're moving, this is happening the way that it's supposed to happen here. And so when I see the King of Wands showing up with the Hermit, again, Hermit in the current energy, Hermit in the future energy, all the actions that you're taking in this future energy, they align with all of the work that you've been doing, all of the thinking that you've been doing, the healing, all of that is really meant to propel you forward. I love the way that this is showing up here with this Hermit and King of Wands, because it tells me that you're not acting impulsively. You're taking in all of this information. You're moving in a better direction for you. And the actions that you're taking here, because we have the King of Wands showing up again, clarifying the world, it's really putting an end to that cycle. It's finally releasing something that you know just isn't working for you, hasn't been working for you for a period of time, and it's just really, you're in the space of ready to move on, ready for whatever comes next. And so this is really, really strong energy. I am curious to see how the rest of the week fares with this eclipse energy. It's just going to continue to build. We're already in the energy, even as I'm recording this reading. We're already in it. It's going to continue to build. So I hope this resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.